Citing a book in NoodleTools is easy because every book has an ISBN number that you can type in to search for it and import the citation directly into NoodleTools. Make sure first that you've created a project. If you need to make a new one, you'll use this green New Project tab. My most recently used project is on the top of the list, so I'm going to click on my sample project to open it. And again, I go to the upper right-hand corner, look for the green button that says New Source, and I will click on that. Since I'm citing a book, I click on this tab here that says Print or in Hand because I've got a printed book that I can hold in my hand. Typically, it's going to be a book. Occasionally, you might be using a reference source if it's in some type of encyclopedia. Those are the most commonly used citations, but there are other ones here if you need them. I'm going to click on Book. And right here at the top of the page, there's a place to put in the ISBN number. You'll usually find that on top of the barcode on the back cover of a book. It generally starts with 978. If you can't find it there, scan the page behind the title page and look for the letters ISBN and the 10 to 13 digit number. So I'm putting in my ISBN number. You can use the dashes or not, whatever works best for you. And you type that into the box, and then I'm going to search. Hopefully I've typed it in properly. And great, it comes up with the title of my book. You also have the option to retrieve the cover image if you just want to double check, but I don't need to do that. So I'm going to click on it to highlight it and hit the import selected source. Occasionally it may return more than one cover, and then maybe it may have been published by different publishers or a different year. So just make sure you have the right one. Once you've found it, import. And NoodleTools tells you that they've auto-corrected some data, but wants you to take a look. The most often mistake we see is things not properly capitalized, or occasionally there might be question marks in one of the forms. But you can always look on your book to confirm the information, then just hit continue. Now it's filled out the form for us. Again, if you couldn't have found your book by using the ISBN number, you also could have searched by title, author, and worst case scenario, you could have filled out this form by hand. But typically speaking, our books will have ISBN numbers, and you can use that. I've got a little warning sign, and I click on the yellow button to see what the warning is. I don't know why it's not explaining it to me, but I know the issue is, here we go. If citing the first edition, leave this field blank. So always look and see if you've got any warnings. I can just erase that one. And there's a spot for your annotation. If your teacher has asked for an annotated bibliography, you would put it here. You can always come back and edit this and add it later if need be. But I'm going to click Save in the upper right-hand corner to save my source. And NoodleTools always highlights the most recently added source, so you can just see what it's going to look like here in your work cited. Remember, if you have any trouble doing a citation, check in with your librarian. Send a Schoology message or an email.